everybody. Welcome to Solo Rolling. What camera am I using? I got too many cameras. It has been a while. I don't think I have done a stream other than Roll for Weird since the Extra Life 24-hour stream. Let me real quick. I did hear a Discord notification. I want to make sure I get that closed so that's not popping off the entire time. Okay, found it. Got it. Is that music too loud? It sounds pretty loud to me. I can turn it down a hair. So yeah, welcome back everybody. It has been a while since we had, I say that, I think it has only been 2 weeks though, since the last solo rolling, but it feels like forever. Yeah, yesterday I had my, okay, let me take that down a little. It's very, the tabletop audio slider is very, not very, I don't know the word I'm trying to think of, but I've got it like where I can barely even see it. I cannot see the left half of the slider bar, and it's still very loud in my ears, but I turned it down for you all. Yeah, I had my second COVID vaccine shot yesterday, and then today felt real bad. Wasn't sure if I was going to stream or not. Feeling better now, though. So now that got most of that out of the way, feeling a lot better now, and excited to continue down 8 Petals Argent Part 2, Fight for the Dawn Saber. The last time, if you haven't watched any of them, the recap, all you need to know, the high level points are that I am a level 2 Minotaur Barbarian named Harry Three Fingers, part of the Slipstone gang, more of like we're like the good guy gang, right? It's not. I guess we probably, I don't know. We call ourselves the Slipstone gang, but we're all right. And where we left off, we were hired by a group of these Lantanese scholars to investigate and find this magical ship called the Dawn Saber. Fast forward over the last, I think this might be like part 5 of this adventure, and since then I have been stranded in the middle of the ocean with myself and my gang leader Rufio and our friend Arnold. I say our friend Arnold is really one of the people that hired us, one of the Lantanese scholars. Made it to an island. On that island, we found out that there were pirates kind of scouring the entire island, also looking for the Dawn Saber, this mythical ship, magical ship. Did a lot of island exploring over a session or two. Found out that the pirates had destroyed some lighthouse that was keeping a curse at bay on this island. And they didn't know, they just came in and just started fucking popping off desk shots, popped that down, and then the entire island has slowly started to, like everyone's slowly getting cursed. Like I've got long skinny arms now. Because that's what I've got in my notes. I've got 1 level of mutation, a scaling mutation, and it's thinning limbs, and so my limbs are I'm losing my beefy muscles. But where we left off in the later part of the sessions is we were starting to head inland, and we found a what's the word I'm looking for? A temple. And in this temple, there were a couple priests. These priests usually keep the infection at bay on the island. So they're from towns, but they were also driven inland from the pirates. And in their towns, when there is wells of water that they're able to bless and they're able to cure people, and the disease is fine. They don't really, they've come to learn to live with it. Now, though, they don't have the magic to cure our friend Arnold, who is getting real bad mutated. So we set off, myself and Rufio, on a kind of a two-part quest, or a plan B, plan A quest. So there's plan A. We get the main priest, his daughter, and she's got enough magic that she can actually just like cure the illness. She's more magical than them. So that's plan A. We save her, bring her back, and we can cure our friend. Plan B is to go into the workshop from this. I've got her name. Oh, you know where I've got her name? Right here at the end where I left off. Tilnaki Lamstrand. So Tilnaki made a bunch of cool mechanical and magical pieces of artificery, and one thing is they've got a portal. Now, Randall, I know you're in chat. If I get anything wrong here, please correct me. So, she's got a device that can close the rift that is causing that magical illness to spread along the island. Nobody wanted that closed before because it also powers a lot of devices on the island. One of which is a clockwork dragon named Parrot. But if we close that rift down, we lose all that magic, but then it also... she was charging her batteries with that rift. Yeah, she's got these magical batteries and devices all around the island that if we shut this down, it's going to stop the spread of the illness, but it's also going to shut all those things down. So we don't want to if we don't have to, but then again, we got there. So we're there now. So now that we're there, it's looking like that may be turning to plan A instead of plan B. But I think that was probably the longest intro I've done for one of these. Before we do get started into this, so we are going to be going into chapter 4, which I believe is the final chapter. Which I believe is the final chapter of the entire adventure. So, you can't see the page number up here. This thing is 515 pages long. This is a very long adventure. We're on page 384, but that number, you jump around a lot, obviously, with the nature of these things. So, not sure exactly how many more pages it's going to be, but we are in the final chapter, and it's called the Dawn Saber. So I'm guessing we're pretty close to the end here. But before we get going, I do want to mention that we have a giveaway going. I just posted it in chat. Hey, Sabai. We have our Halfway to Heroes Campaign 1 finale dropping May 4th, Star Wars Day. And to celebrate, we're going to have this huge giveaway that we're doing that is going to end the next day, May 5th. There are like 20 to 30 different ways to enter. Every way you do, you can get a bunch of extra entries into it. A lot of them are easy. Actually, I say a lot of them, they're all very easy. A lot of them are just like go to or like just look at our Patreon page. Like you just click the link and it'll give you like 2 entries into the giveaway. A lot of them are like follow us on Twitter and things like that. And you're probably doing a lot of them. If you're watching this right now on Twitch, one of them is to follow us on Twitch, and that gets you 3 entries. And I think you will still have to click the button, and then it'll just like go to your Twitch, see that you're following us, and bam, you got 3 entries right there. And we're giving away 3 prizes to 3 different people. So a prize to each person. And I'm going to let the giveaway software Gleam take care of which winner gets what. But I like that more than one person getting 3 prizes. Like one person gets a big load of prizes. I like having three winners. So one is going to be the Van Richten's guide to Ravenloft that comes out next month on D&D Beyond, the digital version. One is a $25 gift card to Dyson V, if I didn't give away enough Dyson V gift cards 2 weeks ago. And one is a Cantrip Candles starter pack, which if you've never seen Cantrip Candles, you should go check them out. They make candles that smell like different usual places you would find in tabletop settings, like a tavern, a forest. They've got like a library, and it's really cool to have. We had them sponsor us like way back. They've got dungeons, yeah, which it probably smells bad on purpose. But the goal of it, or the idea of it, is that you get people around the table and light it, and it adds to the experience. And they were one of our very early sponsors when we were just One Shot Onslaught, and now they have absolutely just like exploded. They're really big right now. They've got storefronts and stuff, like actual brick and mortar shops. And back when they sponsored us, I think they were just like making candles like in their bedroom and stuff. So it's very cool to see. So I wanted to give away some of their stuff too. Okay, now onward to the Dawn Saber. Before onward to the Dawn Saber, Danny said they're super popular and almost always sold out. Sold out online. Yeah, so they I asked them, I said, hey, do you do gift cards? Because I wanted to give away one of your starter sets, because the starter set's cool. It comes with like 10 different candles. They're smaller candles, but I mean, they would still last you at least, 2 or 3 sessions, I would guess. So I would like for the winner to have like a variety. But I told him, I was like, it says there's only one available, so I'm worried about giving away the starter set, and then when somebody wins, if that's sold out. But they reassured me that they restock that starter set like constantly. So the starter set will be somebody should be able to get that. And apparently Q3 gift cards are coming. So, and now onward to the Dawn Saber. So we ended with me literally walking into this workshop. It's like an underground cavern, and there were mechanical guards, it looked like, but they had like hands that looked like they were for like boring through earth and stone, but they seemed stagnant. They didn't seem like alive. So I think I'm sure they're going to bite me in the butt here, but we'll see. Ahead, you see a shadow spanning the river. Just beyond the sentinels, a new potential landing has come into view. In the furthest fading reaches of Rufio's magic light, you see a bridge connecting both sides of the river, less than 10 feet above the water. Look, there too, Rufio says, and on your right, on the north side of the river, you see where the river passage has worn through the stone, exposing a rectangular chamber. Rufio begins to paddle against the current, trying to slow your passage, but the current seems to be getting stronger. You quickly consider your options. You might row... Oh, I vaguely remember this. I think we read this last time, and but we didn't make the choice last time because we thought that this was a good ending point. So this is going to be fun, chat. It sounds like you guys are about to get an option right away. You might row close enough to the exposed chamber to jump for it, scrambling up the slick slope into the room. Or you could let the current carry you under the bridge and try to jump for that. As you examine the bridge, for a convenient handhold, you notice yet another open area just beyond the bridge. This time on the other side of the tunnel. That one appears to be rocky beach with something like a pier jutting out of it. So, I believe we're coming from down here. Yeah, you can. I think you can see my mouse. So, the options are row close enough to this exposed chamber and jump for it, and scale up the slick slope into the room, or try to jump for the bridge, or try to jump on that pier. You don't see Parrot anywhere, so you can't tell if the Clockwork Dragon left the river passage at one of these points or continued westward. If you wish to row hard for the nearest exposed chamber, make an athletics check. Rowing as he is to help you, Rufio cannot make this check in your place, but his efforts grant you advantage on your roll. If your result is 17 or higher, you make it, go to 68. If you cannot beat the current or don't wish to try, read on. Yeah, I guess we could at least try, right? It's one of those things where we can try for it, and then if we fail, the worst that happens would be we just keep going down. Also, I just changed it to Underwater Lake from Tabletop Audio. I think that'll be a little bit more fitting. So, it does say that you have make a strength check, which obviously as a Minotaur Barbarian, I've got lots of strength to spare. However, I also have that thinning limbs, so I have disadvantage on strength checks. However, again, this does say I can have Rufio help with me to give me advantage. So it would be a straight strength check, athletics check. So I don't. Yeah, I know, my little tiny skinny arms, but I don't see why I wouldn't try that. I think I should try like every path I can until I get to the end. And then yeah, pier would probably be like last ditch effort. All right. Let's see if I've got everything. Athletics is +5, so I need to roll at least a 12. Ooh, 23. Yes, please. Off to a good start, you guys. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be. I can feel it. Roll 20 is gonna help me out. If I could only find the book again. Okay, so I go to 68. You and Rufio row as the best you can with the tree branches. I forgot we were on a raft, and I forgot we were using tree branches. Actually, I think we're on a tree trunk. I think we lost our raft. You both leap off the raft and attempt to drag it up the steep slope into the half-eroded chamber. Note your light source. So Rufio knows the light cantrip, meaning you don't need to track torches. However, because light tends to hamper any attempts on stealth, you may want to rely on dark vision if you have it. I don't have it. That makes me think I probably wish I would have it. Oh no. No, I think we're gonna have to just use the light cantrip. The river, it seems, is not eager to give up her prize. Eventually, you call for Rufio to let it go, and the two of you watch the current carry the trusty tree trunk away from your sight. I hope we don't need that again, says Rufio. The chamber you're in was once 40 feet wide by 30 feet deep. Now, most of its southwest corner has been eaten away by the underground river as it carved its way down through the mountain. Two glittering doors stand at either end of the northern wall. Both are covered in arcane markings. Interacting with the marks doesn't seem to do anything. Lore. Use this entry, but I need to do an Arcana 18. You know what else I could do? I can have Rufio do that for me. Because guess what? I'm not very good at Arcana. Here we go. Oh, is he not either? No. I think he might have the same as me. I got -1, he's got a 0. We'll see if Rufio knows anything about these markings. Just a straight D20. Nope. Nope, nope. That's okay. I'm sure it wasn't important, right, you guys? Both doors have 4 dials, each with a number of settings. These are simple puzzle locks, suitable for nothing more than keeping children out. Oh shit! Why'd you have to write it like that? Now watch me fail this roll real bad. Oh, never mind. You have no trouble setting either a set of the dials getting the affected door to rise into the ceiling long enough for you and Rufio to pass. Okay. I thought for sure I was about to look like a fool and try to have to solve that. Chat, I think this sounds kind of like a coin flip right here. West side or east side. So I think it's just, if you can see my cursor a little bit, go west. West. So this one? That's what this one's west, right? Never eat sour watermelon. This is west, yeah. Yes, I have to do that every time I think of the compass rose. Alright, let's do it. 112. You're in an intersection of 2 hallways, one going south onto a bridge that spans the river where I just came from. The other leading to the east to a south-facing door. So it's literally the same corridor. Why'd I have to pick? Maybe. We'll see. Where these halls intersect, another doorway leads north. Both doors are covered in arcane markings. Interacting with the marks doesn't seem to do anything. Making Arcana 18. Oh no, I feel like these arcane marks are like... I bet there's gonna be some kind of like maze or something and I'm gonna get lost in a labyrinth. I'm gonna have Rufio... I'm gonna do it... No, I'm gonna have Rufio do it. I'm gonna have Rufio try again on this next set of doors. No, it's a little bit better, but still not really picking up what they're putting down. Okay. So that means that both doors have 4 dials with locks, yeah. Okay. So, I mean, we gotta go north, right? Now. Otherwise, I would just like loop around and go back out where I just came from. I think. Unless I did that and I turned out somewhere else. Alright, let's go north. 4001. This rectangular chamber is 20 feet by 30 feet in dimension. At the east end of the rectangle, a flight of stairs rises in a clockwork direction. If you have Nebus Nabulus, I don't think I've got that. Nope, I don't have that. In the northeast corner of this room, 2 gaunt canines regard you from the landing of a stairway. Their eyes glow with a red, unnatural menace. One of the hounds hisses a string of nonsensical words as the pair of them charge forward. Oh man, I had seen this picture and thought those dogs look creepy as hell. I hope I don't run into them. And I have now. Good job, me. Okay. You are in a rectangular room doing battle with 2 animated mastiff corpses. A fell presence has possessed these rotting bodies. It hungers for flesh. You're in the combat position A and B on the map, 30 or 35 feet from the hounds. Rufio begins on either A or B. The hounds will attempt to swarm and kill one target at a time. Oof. They are very invested in pursuing foes. They prefer to surround foes and cut off retreat. If you can fly, the ceiling is low enough that the hounds can easily leap off the ground and get you. Unless he has otherwise used it, Rufio possesses a flask of holy water that he can throw onto a creature. Since these are fiends, the oil inflicts 2d6 radiant damage. Ooh, Rufio has not used the holy water, and I believe I've collected more holy water. And Rufio's got Sacred Flame. I don't think I've ever had Rufio do Sacred Flame. Alright, let's do this. So that means it is initiative time. Alright, we'll do mine first. Oh no! I jinxed it! I talked about how good I was gonna be rolling on Roll20 tonight. Shit. Let's do Rufio's next. 13, okay, and Rufio's got a plus. I do believe. +2 at least, unless he's got more initiative. Alright, we'll give him a +2. So Rufio got 15. What do these ugly things have? Oh, they only got 6 HP. But they probably got something in here. +2 also. Alright, I am going to split that. So it's going to go Mastiff, Rufio, Mastiff, myself. So, I mean, one of them's going to be running right up on... Let me double check that map again. Okay, so we'll say that I move in this position. Oh, that's where they're going right there. Okay. I'll take the lead because I think as a barbarian it's only fair to take the most hits. Okay. So what's this thing going to do to me? It is going to run at me 40 feet. It can clear this whole room in one dash. What all does it do? If damage reduces the hound to 0 HP, it makes a con saving throw. Or it comes back with 1 HP. Okay. So it looks like it's just going to be biting me. Okay. Alright. +3 to hit. 1d6 + 1. Let's get it. I'm a level 2 barbarian. I think, unfortunately, that actually may hit me. Yep, my armor class is a 3. Oof. So it charges at me, takes a big bite out of me. Oh, y'all, I was at full HP. I'm down to 8. Oh. What can we do? Rufio, what can we do? Holy water, I think. Get out of here, bot. Haha. I am going to have Rufio throw the holy water at the one that hasn't attacked yet. I have an AC of 13, which I guess isn't much better than a 3, all things considered. Let's see here. My thinking is he chucks the holy water at the faraway one that hasn't acted yet. Hopefully it takes it out in one hit before the thing gets time to come and chomp on my ass. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. So he would be making it says a ranged attack throw. So I think I'm just going to do this +4 to hit. And it does 2d6 radiant damage if it hits. Come on, Rufio. I actually genuinely need this right now. No, so did he just chuck this holy water and it didn't do anything? Or do they have less than a... No, they got a 12! Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a double slap in the face. He missed and I'm about to get my ass ate, and then he also wasted the fucking holy water. Shit. What else can you do? Holy water 1. But I am gonna... let me check my notes. I do think... Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't have any holy water. Unless it's in my character sheet. Equipment. No, I don't know. That must have been a different solo game that I picked up some holy water. Well, that really sucks. I am really peeved about that. Okay. I think that's all Rufio can do for me right now. I mean, I say do for me. Didn't really do anything for me. So, going back to the dog, it's gonna swarm me just like the other one did. Which is a 16 gonna hit. I am going to be taking their average damage of 4 instead of rolling a d6 plus 1. Actually, no, I'm not. I thought that the rolling of the d6 plus 1 had a chance of killing me because I've only got 8 HP, but it doesn't. So I'll roll it. Oh, thank you. Okay, down to 6 HP. Still not good. However, much better than taking whatever I was going to. Okay, my turn. Step 1, enrage. Step 2, hit the first one that bit me with my big glaive. And level 2 barbarians really don't have a lot of stuff to do. 16 to hit. Really? 5 damage? You roll that bad? But luckily I am raging, which gives me +2 damage. So that's gonna be 7 points of damage. Whoa! That might kill this thing. Maybe. It's got 6 HP. But it's got to make a con saving throw of 5 plus the damage taken. So 5 plus 7. So it's 12. It's got a +2. Please. Please. Please, for once, roll 20. I want this to be a bad roll. No! So I cut this thing's... Yeah, I like it. I cut this thing's head off. And it drops and sprawls to the ground for just a second before it gets back to its feet. Still headless. Still turned towards me. It's gonna be a lot of clawing action from here on out from this one, I think. Yeah, Danny. it's like, oh, Danny's in here. It knows that. It knows that with Danny in here, I've got to use all the good rolls for the bad guy, for the monsters, and all the bad rolls for me. And I'm not gonna lie, everybody. I am a little worried here. I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna make it out of this one alive, but let's go ahead and go again. Oh, thank you, Abide Asteria. I forgot about channel points. Yes, yes, yes. Cure wounds. I had to look it up. I forget how many. It's a D8 plus. We'll do a D8 plus 2. I think that's kind of a good wisdom modifier for that. Now, the thing is, I do have to roll that D8. But no matter what, even if I got a 1 plus 2, 3 more HP for a level 2 barbarian that's raging, will definitely turn the tide some. Now if I get an 8 plus 2 right here, 2 plus 2, okay, 4. That's gonna make a big difference. That's gonna, bam. That is 2 attacks from them now. 2 more attacks from them I can withstand while I'm raging. Thank you, Abadasteria. Okay. Now it is. They do have a +3, I believe, right? So I was looking at this. Yeah, they got a +3. we'll say that nat 1 right there was the headless one, and it still tried to bite me, and I forgot it didn't have a head on it. Actually, that was the headless one because that was the first one on the initiative order. Perfect. Roll 20 is coming along back around to my side. Rufio's turn. I think to play it safe, so that we can for sure get one of these dogs out, I'm thinking that we should probably just have Rufio try to Sacred Flame this thing. The one with 1 HP without a head on it. Because if he can hit it, it's going to insta-die no matter what. Doesn't get to make that con save. So I kind of like that idea. But so Rufio's got... where is that? Sacred Flame... His spellcasting modifier is 13. Okay, so it's got to make a 13. I believe Sacred Flame is Dex. I think. Maybe. Make a Dex saving throw, which is unfortunate because these things do have a +2 to Dex, but. Oh no! Why roll 20? Why? Roll 20. What are we doing? I can't be taken out by dogs. The fucking thing doesn't even have a head. Shit. So, little poof of flames pop up, but it was right when the dog was charging at me and headbutting me without a head. Okay. Alright. We're good. We're still good. I still feel pretty good about this. We will now do... Other dog. It's other dog's turn. I was trying to think of a way around it. Danny... Your roll 20 curse is permanent. Mine fluctuates, at least. I don't think I've ever really seen you have a good roll 20 night. Okay. +3 to hit. Alright. It's gonna try to bite me again. Have they missed me yet? I don't think they have. This is the one with a head. Oh, wait! Yeah, they did, because the one got a nat 1, and then this one just rolled 4 + 3. Tides are turning, baby. It's coming. Okay. So that one, I take he tries to bite me, and I grab my glaive, and I'm like shoving it in his mouth as he's biting on it. Cool. I like that. I think what I want to do is I'm going to try to hit the one that hasn't been hit at all yet, because seeing how easy I severed the head of the other one, I may as well try to do that to this one too and get a full health one dead instead of, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna try to chop this one's head off too. Just have 2 headless. 15, 8 points of damage, plus 2, so 10, which is good, because now this thing needs to make a 15 con saving throw or die. Ho, 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 ho. Finally, that one, after its head gets chopped off and it hits the ground, does not get back up. It does now go to, unless I've got some bonus actions. I don't think I do. I'm already raging. I never knew about this. I just read this on my character sheet. I don't really need to use it here. This thing just died. But it's good to know. It could help maybe. Hammering Horns. Immediately after you hit a creature with a melee attack, as part of your attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to attempt to shove that target with your horns. They must be no larger than one size larger than you. And within 5 feet of you, and unless it succeeds on a strength saving throw, it gets pushed back 10 feet. Not really applicable here, but still good to know. Okay, well, the last headless dog is, let's see what it rolls first before we describe it. Oh yeah, it does hit. It doesn't have a head, so it's not able to bite me, but we'll just, it rears back on its hind legs and takes 2 big gouges at me. What do you think, chat? Should we roll it, a d6 plus 1, or take the average of a 4? I've done both. I took 1 average and I rolled 1. So whatever chat's thinking, we'll go with that. I am raging, and with Abidastaria's Cure Wounds, I'm feeling a lot more confident, so I think either way should be good. I do worry if I do the roll, with roll 20 not on my side, it's probably going to be a 6 plus 1. Or it could be a 1 plus 1, like the last time. Rolling is more fun. Here it goes. 6. So it went up by 1 point. No, it went up by 2 points damage. That's okay. That's okay. I'm only going to take 3 of it. So I'm at 7 HP. Okay. It's back to Rufio's turn. Rufio just needs to... Let's see what Rufio can do, everybody. So I finally went to the doctor about that cough, by the way. Partially to... Randall pointed it out that, you know, having a cough that long is probably not super great. Finally went to the doctor. He did think it's probably allergies, so I got some stuff, some new stuff to try that works pretty well during the day, but unfortunately by stream time and podcast time, it's usually starting to wear off just a little bit. So, I don't want to use first... Oh, wow. I just realized that Rufio can do Cure Wounds too. He's got 2 first level spell slots. Ooh, that's good to know. Maybe for after this fight. But not during the fight, that's for sure. We want to kill this thing with 1 HP, but it's a zombie where it can keep coming back from the dead. I have been sleeping on Rufio's healing spells. I have. He could have healed me on the boat ride while we were just chilling on the log, chatting about whatever we were chatting about. So team, I don't know if it's better to... Yeah, I don't know why Rufio didn't just come out and say, hey bud, I can heal you up real good. I don't know if it's better for us to do like an attack roll with the sword, the +4, or to have the thing make a roll, a dex saving roll, and if it gets hit by that sacred flame, it cannot come back from the dead, and I like that. but also these things got +2 dex. Rufio's saving throws 13. So I don't know what's better odds. And yes, when we do solo rolling, I try to metagame and I try to min-max, because if I don't, I've died on a stream like 30 minutes in before and it was embarrassing. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm going to have him do Sacred Flame. So I'm going to have the dog do a dex saving throw, because I can see it now. He'll hit with the sword or the bow, but then it'll pop back up. So I like that it doesn't get to pop back up if this hits him. So we're looking for a 12 or lower. Yeah. Hell yeah. This time the headless dog, while it's rearing back and clawing at me, this white-blue fire erupts under its feet and toasts its ass. And it does not get back up from that. And now I'm going to look at... Okay, so now I've got this. So now I won't have to do this fight if I come back in this room. Cool. Win, defeat all of your foes, go to 53. When the rotting hounds' bodies are finally stilled, you hear a strange, otherworldly wail. Unless you are... Wait, okay, hold on. Unless you are currently possessed, make a DC 17 charisma saving throw to resist possession by an incorporeal fiend? Miranda, I feel like you should have told me, like, hey, as soon as this fight's over, you about to get possessed. Because I don't think I'm going to be making a 17 charisma saving throw. I can tell you that right now. Oh, I'm going to get possessed. Charisma saving throw. It's a 0. Watch it be. I got a 19. I almost got a nat 20 for that. How? Okay, what's this like? If you succeed, if you're already possessed, or if you currently are immune to possession, the creature attempts to possess Rufio next. Oh shit. Unless he is currently possessed. Rufio must succeed on a saving throw. No! Oh no. Did you all read this part? If myself or Rufio are possessed, you only have a vague knowledge that something's wrong. The creature has not yet tried to assert control. Will he still, like, heal me? 'Cause as long as Rufio's still healing me, I don't know what Rufio's plus is, so we will add that after. I don't think Rufio's got a plus 10. Oh! Advantage from Danny. Thank you, Danny. Yes! Wow! That advantage came in clutch. Wow. Okay. Wow. I cannot believe we actually escaped that. Oh. Oh, thank you. Okay. So, I don't know how that's okay. I think one of us was supposed to get possessed right there. Because, I don't know. It seems like both of us making 17 charisma saving throws is pretty unlikely, but here we are. The south wall of this 20-foot by 30-foot room has a door marked with the same runes you saw when you were on the other side of it. The door will rise into the ceiling as you pass, and whenever you wish to leave this room. Alternatively, you can climb the flight of south leading stairs in the east end of this room. So I think we're gonna climb the stairs, right? The other way is go back where we just came from. But first, I'm gonna just have. Let me check on my potion count. That's not good. My notes say I have no potions. Unless I've got it on my D&D Beyond. Nope. Okay, no potions. So we are going to have Rufio cast Cure Wounds on me. Cure Wounds? Heal Wounds? So it's a D8 plus Rufio's. Surely it's not a +5, is it? Let me have to look that up again. Cure Wounds. Cure Wounds. Plus your spell casting ability modifier. Wow, it is a D8 plus 5. Heck yeah. That is probably not a D87. Not yet. That is gonna cap me off exactly. That will exactly get me to 18 HP. Man. I was feeling iffy about the rolling tonight, and then... Oh, his wisdom modifier is +3. Yeah, see, I did wisdom modifier earlier, but now I'm seeing... I don't know why, because I'm seeing that Cure Wounds is plus your spell casting ability modifier. Which includes proficiency, luckily. Heck yeah. Okay, I'm still kind of in awe about that whole turn of events. Let's climb these stairs, not chairs. Well, there's a big stack of chairs in here too. At the top of the stairs, you find a 40-foot by 40-foot wide chamber. The room was once blocked by a door made of iron bars, but those bars have been wrenched apart, leaving a gap large enough for you to step through. That's a really big gap. The room beyond has no other exits. It looks to have once been a kennel. Oh yeah, that's where the dogs came from. Chewed bones and metal feeding troughs are scattered about the place. Fresh air fills the room. The cracks in the ceiling must provide ventilation. A large trunk in one corner holds the dried, cracked remains of 2 riding saddles, sized for canines, and various other elements. What could have rode those? It looks like the creatures you fought here once served as mounts for the residents of this workshop. Oh, I think they're gnomes that lived here. Maybe halflings, but I think it was gnomes. Oh. We'll just go back down. Okay, so yeah. So I came in here, fought, and almost died to 2 zombie dogs. And it's just their kennels. Okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna loop around, and I'm gonna go down and out the doors I didn't come in. The chamber you are in was once 40 feet wide, 30 feet deep. Now most of the... Oh yeah, so I'm back here. I'm back here again. Okay. So... Did I miss something? Let me see here. 36. Oh! Oh! It is a different room if you go in there. The square chamber is 20 feet on each side. A large stone pillar dominates the center. The south wall has a door marked with the same runes you saw on the other side of it. The door will rise into the ceiling whenever you want to pass. When you approach the stone pillar, you find it's wrapped in 4 bands of runes around its center. The pillar is conspicuously magical. However, its activation method is not immediately apparent. That's gonna be a no on that. If you wish to spend at least an hour studying the runes, yeah. If I think myself and Rufio could do that, I would do that because we're not... We're kind of in a time crunch, but not like an hour is gonna make or break it. Like, Arnold's not gonna die in an hour, and if he does, we don't like him that much. So let's study it. Briefio sets down his gear and rests while you investigate the obviously magical item, hoping to work out its activation method. Eventually, after an hour or more, you find some of the runes to be slightly different than the others. These must be the triggering runes, hidden among similar markings. Now, I do kind of like Arnold. Arnold has made me laugh quite a few times. Short rest, cool. So I've got these 2 events. I will mark a short rest, but I do believe I might get my rage back. D&D Beyond spinning, so I can't tell. Did that give me my rage back? Because that would be cool. I did not. You gotta do a long rest. Dang. So I just did a short rest for nothing. But you touch the pillar and read the activation runes hidden among the other marks carved here. And the pillar begins to emit a green glow. A cooling sensation washes over you before the light fades. The light ends any possession. And it makes you immune to possession for 4 hours. Nice. Okay, so now we're back here. Identified pillar, jade bottle. I can only do this check once, right? Like I can't do that again, I don't think. I'm just thinking that I've went in this. Oh, did I miss a door here? North. We went north. South. South is just backwards, right? Oh, no. Oh, this is where we missed it last time. I was reading it. Yeah. Okay. Yes, this bridge. I was misreading the map and the whole thing and thought that the bridge was, for some reason, we had already examined the bridge, and we had not. You are on a bridge that spans the river, connecting an arched passageway on the north side and another arched passageway on the south side. The pathway to the north goes another 20 or more feet after entering the arched tunnel, where you can see a north-facing doorway and a side passage heading east. The south end of the bridge likewise enters an arch passageway where it immediately opens out into a larger room. You see that the start of a west-leading passageway here. So we don't want to go north because I think that's where we came from, right? So do we? Yeah. So we would have to do. Oh man, I just scrolled down just a second to see if there's like more options on the next page. Looked like I saw like a giant spider or something. I'm really hoping we don't find that page. I think we got to go south. You enter a squarish room around 15 feet on each side. A passage leads westward down a short flight of stairs. Another route leads north, opening out onto a bridge that spans the river. The room has a single doorway and a wall that's cut diagonally over the southeast corner. If you have the Iron Wreckage event code... Oh, no option sets overlap page breaks. Not since the first book. Awesome. That's good to know, because, yeah. That's very useful that they don't. Iron... I don't have Iron Wreckage. As you enter the room, you see a rectangular stone edifice in the northeast corner. It resembles an altar or a sarcophagus. Parrot the clockwork dragon perches quietly on a high shelf overlooking the rectangular stone. Found him. In front of the sarcophagus is a kneeling gondsman. Its pose suggests worship or mourning. The automaton holds an intimidating great axe in one hand. Creaking and grinding, the construct rises from its vigil. Its booming footsteps echo through the chamber, and a reedy voice says, I don't know what reedy voice means. What's reedy mean? You will surrender to this machine. Is this, is this, Jessica, or whatever her name was? Y'all remember, Samantha, Jessica, Jenny, whatever, the big robot that tried to fuck me up? And I just bailed and ran from. You are in a bottle with a bottle. That'd be a big bottle. You are in a battle with a Gondsman, a deadly automatron sentry crafted in a style particular to the priest of Gond. Unlike other Gondsmen you have seen, this one wields a weapon, a terrible great axe. This sounds hard. Let me get that map up on there. So this is 23. So let me find the right map for this. 423. I was thinking it was like reedy to me sounds like a kind of like a high-pitched grinding voice, but I was picturing with it being a. Let me get this just right for you all. That's close enough. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I've been A and Rufio's been B. So that means this thing's probably gonna come right for me. Okay. It's gonna attempt to close in with me or Rufio. Probably me, because I'm closest. Yeah, it's me. Intending to kill the intruders. In battle, the automatron relies upon its resistance to physical attacks to avoid distractions. It goes after its first target relentlessly and won't switch until it has fallen. Rufio prefers to use his Sacred Flame cantrip when attacking the Gondsman, not trusting physical weapons. I have only got physical weapons. Damage resistance. No! Okay. I, as always, will do my initiative first. Which is always not too bad. I'll do Rufio's next. Yeah, fucking good job, Rufio. You'll get him one day. This thing has a -1 to Dex. Nice! Wow, I can't believe it actually lost to Rufio's 4. Cool. Well. Do I want to use my last rage? I feel like there's still so much more in this workshop I'm gonna need to fight. I don't know if I can burn a rage on this thing. It does do 9 damage. 2 hits of that would kill me. What does chat think? Use my last rage or save it and hope for the best? Because I get to go first, which is unusual. He's got 16 HP 12 armor class. Okay, I'm gonna save it because it's only one target, and I'm gonna hope for the best. I'm gonna charge at it and use my glaive. $15 a hit is good. 10 points of damage would be really good to this thing. However, my axe mostly just scrapes up his chest and is actually only 5 points of damage, not 10. So he's got 11 HP left. Ooh, he's gonna get at least a hit on me, I know it. Rufio's turn. Rufio's gonna do Sacred Flame. That's what Rufio wants to do. -1 dex. Rufio's finally gonna hit with that Sacred Flame again, which of course we know does. I don't know why I keep closing these spells out. A D8 radiant damage. Wow, 7 points of damage. Fucking get him, Rufio. This thing is engulfed in flames. It's only got 4 HP left. I was really scared about this thing. Well, I say that now, but it's about to hit me for half my fucking HP right here, isn't it? Oh, where'd I go? +4 hit. Hit is gonna turn its attention to me. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, there's a weak point. I don't think I've got that, though. No, I don't have weak point. Shoot. Oh, that would be funny. Does it have, like, a visible off switch on it? That would have been great. No, it's gonna attack me with this giant axe right here. Oh, just hit me! I got a 13. Why do barbarians have such shit armor class? This one, I think I will take the average. Because it's 2d6 plus 2 or 9. 2d6 plus 2 could end up being good. But man, if I rolled 6 plus 6 plus 2 and got 14 damage, I think that would be... I don't think I could do that. I'm going to take the 9. That's a lot. So that is half my HP in one hit. But now... I'm gonna retaliate. This thing only has 4 HP. Come on. Come on, you know what I'm gonna do. Hit him with my glaive. That hits. Just barely. Whoa! Okay, so this thing takes a big slab of beef jerky off my skinny arms. But then, in a retaliatory swing, I am able to actually lop it in half after most of its metal was weakened by Rufio, luckily. Oh, now I get iron wreckage. That sounds badass. With the Gaunsman defeated, Rufio inspects the stone edifice. Is it a coffin? You begin to object, and regardless of one's opinion about tampering with graves, a wise adventurer doesn't just open sarcophaguses without first checking for traps. But Rufio does not listen. It's alright, I'm a priest. The hollow space within is dusty, and a small body lies there wrapped in a funeral cloth. Is this Tilnachi Lamstrand's corpse? No, he says, looking up at the clockwork dragon. This must be Gimlet Waterspecht. His familiar flew here directly and hasn't moved since. So, Gimlet is the one that actually made Parrot. Your friend lay one hand on the wrapped body's forehead and you jump back, expecting trouble. Touching the body in a sarcophagus is usually an equally rookie move for an adventurer. However, your friend's luck holds and no traps or curses makes them evident. After saying a prayer, Rufio reaches behind the body and pulls out a wrapped bundle. The object was once a satchel. The leather is dried and cracked. The seams separate as Rufio lays it on the ground and opens it. From within the ragged bundle, Rufio lifts up a shiny copper item and offers it to you. You take the copper pedal and examine it. Like the iron pedal you found beneath the Lantanese Embassy, this device will help seekers unlock new destinations. Man, I really like... I've said this a lot, and especially in Argent Petals Part 1, about how I really like the Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2 style of, you found this item, now you can go more places. And it's cool because it seems like this is going to be like building on locations that are opened up on these portals. I'm really liking it. Rufio sets aside a set of rusty eating utensils. I read that like you're supposed to eat rust with them. Inspecting each implement before discarding it. The next item of interest he discovers is a key, at least one that's your impression of it. You take the object from Rufio and give it to a close inspection. It is a palm-sized disc with key-like protrusions coming from one side of it. You think the device was meant to be slotted into a lock and then turned like a dial. Satisfied that you are correctly identifying the object, you stow the dial key. That's probably... okay. When you return your attention to... sorry, I had a pop-up. When you return your attention to Rufio, you find him examining the satchel's final bit of content, an ornate spyglass. Your friend is handling the delicate object with great reverence. A spyglass is the sort of thing a pirate might get buried with. You're now certain that this is Gimlet Waterspecht's final resting place. Finding nothing else of interest here, you help Rufio slide the sarcophagus lid back into place. Your friend takes a minute to make sure the lid is properly positioned. Then he points to the Gondsman's great axe on the floor, reminding you to take the weapon if you want it. Nah, I like my glove. Weighs 7 pounds. That's pretty big. No, I'll keep my glaive. I am gonna take it because I was just thinking all I really have is one mode. Yeah, I'm gonna take it because I could sell it, and also I've got, you know, one mode. I hit stuff. It would be nice to be able to choose, like, do I want to use this 1d10 10-foot range weapon, or do I want to use this 2d6 you know, shorter weapon but more damage? So I'm gonna take that great axe. But that it's gonna make me have to find. There it is. Boom. Okay. Should we take Parrot with us too? You can tell from your friend's tone that he would rather leave the automatron here, where it wants to be. You shake your head. The little dragon has already served its purpose. This seems like a fitting place for it to remain. I kind of feel bad for it, just hanging out there. A squarish room is 15 feet long. On each side, a passage leads westward down a short flight of stairs. Another leads north, opening out onto a bridge that spans the river. The room has a single doorway and a wall that cuts diagonally along the southeast corner. Did I... Stone sarcophagus. The wreckage of the automatron you defeated lies smoking here. Okay. I thought maybe I went to the wrong entry. To leave by the northern passage onto the bridge. No, that's where we came from. So to take the western passage down the short stairway, or approach the door in the southeast corner. What? Go west? West? I'm gonna say that joke every time. You are in a east-west passageway. The 10-foot wide corridor has stairs that descend from east to west. There's a landing on the west end by a doorway. Another landing in the center of the hallway has a south-facing wooden door, which is slightly ajar. The east end of the hall enters a large chamber at the top of the stairs. Ooh. We came... Yeah, so we came from the east. So... Yeah, I want to look in that doorway. That's the halfway mark. You step through the south-facing doorway into a short hall behind it. If you have stair or... Stair? Nope, don't got that one. Beyond the south-facing door, the hall progresses almost 20 feet before a cave-in blocks further progress. You can detect the beginning of a stairway among the rubble. The true cave-in may have occurred somewhere up the stairs, sending all the rubble tumbling down here. You're not sure how far these stairs once reached, or how much of the passage is now covered with rubble, or what, if anything, lies beyond the fallen stones. What secrets might this complex have on its upper levels? The idea of Lamstrand's workshop holding additional secrets and treasures leads you to contemplate how long this would take to excavate. However, the laborious process may take several hours, and you and Rufio drag and carry and roll all the rubble down. Even then, there's no guarantee you will find anything but additional rubble. I'll try intelligence check to just see. Try to piece together how long this is gonna take. That's an 8. Yeah, I don't think I can math it out too well. Excavate or leave? I don't know if we got several hours to excavate. Maybe we could do our mission and come back here and excavate this. Go back and then go west. So west. Yeah, so this is the way. Yeah, so we came from east. Check the door to the south, and now we're going to go to the west. The door here is a sturdy one, made to endure the centuries. The locking mechanism is covered by a plate carved with a pattern of cogs. Near the bottom, you see the watermark, or the maker's mark, the words Guild of Silversmiths and Gilders, Waterdeep. Oh, I need to make a history check. Roll proficient with jeweler's tools. I don't think I am. Oh man. I think this one's gonna be a little shorter than usual, unfortunately, because well, first off, my eyes just started watering real hard. I can't even read anything. But I'm hot and cold is starting to kick back in, and I think it's like a nighttime thing with me or something. But I wanted to see. I'm gonna do Rufio's 10. So it's just a straight 1d20. 11? I think that was pretty close, but I don't think that was high enough. I needed a 12! Okay, so I don't know anything about that. This lot closely resembles one that you've seen before. Lamstrand's workshop includes security doors like the one that you found under the embassy. Fortunately, you know a bit about the craft behind these magical locks, and you have a secret to help you pass the barrier. The mark of kinship on your arm from book 1 itches slightly, and you hear the lock click open. Hell yeah. Beyond is a short hallway going north and south. To the north, the hall enters half a room. The other half is open where the river washed away part of the chamber. To the south, the passage immediately turns west, disappearing around the corner. You enter a rectangular chamber about 20 feet by 30 feet. Each of the 4 tables against the western wall support a dusty half-built automatron. These are like the Gonsmen you fought just a couple of 10 days ago. Although none of the humanoid constructs are identical, each one shares a familiar set of designs and bears a cog signal of Gond. I think... yeah, so I think... because I'm starting to feel very sleepy and hot, I think we will cut it there. I feel like we've made a lot of progress tonight. I got to do like 2 or 3 fights, which I was bypassing fights a lot, and so it was nice to get to flex my muscles a little bit. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Thanks to everybody for hanging out in chat. Thank you for all the channel points that literally... Oh, I may have 2 fights, 3 creatures. Yeah, I really think that without the channel points, could have probably died. Probably would have died. So take that in consideration while watching me play this. I have a lot of crutches in place where I've got you know, chat that can do channel points and things like that to help me. Without that, when you run this on your own, which I know most of you do, I know a couple of people that have picked it up from watching this. I want to hear everybody's if they make it out alive or not, because yeah, things have gotten rough a little bit. So, real quick before we go, please don't forget to enter that Gleam giveaway. There's like 20 different ways to enter. You click on that link and then you can follow us on Twitter. There's tweets that you can retweet. There's like an automated tweet you can click and it'll tweet it for you and it'll like show you what it's gonna say. You can subscribe to our YouTube. There's a couple podcasts you can subscribe to. You can just go to our webpage, like you click one button and it'll take you to our webpage and that'll get you a couple entries just to look at our webpage. Same with our Patreon page. You just click it and it will show you our Patreon page. There's other ways to do it. You can subscribe to us on Spotify and things like that. The whole thing is it's to celebrate the Halfway to Heroes Campaign 1 finale, which... it's going to be... It's gonna end up probably being about 2.5 hours. 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's a really big episode. It's taken me a long time to edit, but it's going to be coming out May 4th. And I'm toying with, if I can get it done in time, also having the prologue for Campaign 2 on that episode, on that finale at the very end of it, to give everybody a taste. Also, yeah, if you're not following this Twitch channel, definitely follow it because, A, we've got a lot of really cool content on here, and B, Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, again, to celebrate the Halfway to Heroes finale, I'm going to be on That's Pretty Crafty with Dragonbait and Danny. And if you don't know, That's Pretty Crafty is a bi-weekly, it's like a crafting show where every 2 weeks they have a different topic. It's usually some kind of like nerdy topic, and they do a craft and talk about the topic and hang out. And it's always a lot of fun. And I'm lucky enough to be on that show this coming Tuesday we are going to be painting wine glasses of Halfway to Heroes characters, the refundables. So I am terrible at painting. I did buy paint at least, so I'm at least going to be ready supply wise. But yeah, so tune in. We'll chat a little bit about Halfway to Heroes. I really won't do any major spoilers. Definitely no finale spoilers because the finale won't be out yet. But yeah, it'll pretty much be us hanging out, just kind of like talking about maybe campaign 2 a little bit and painting some wine glasses. So check that out. And yeah, I'll go subscribe to Doom Clock on podcatchers everywhere. It's our newest show, and we're about to drop the Session 0 episode on the pod feeds. Right now we've got the prologue, which is amazing. It was voiced by Tiana. So go check it out, subscribe, listen to the prologue, and I think this coming Monday I'm going to be dropping the Doom Clock Session 0. So yeah, go check it out. And thank you all for watching. We will get back into this and see if we can knock it out in 2 weeks from now. Bye, everybody.